Hey guys, welcome back. I am in the car. We're on a road trip to St. Augustine. We've been staying over in Orlando, and we're going to take it's about a 2-hour drive northeast from Orlando. So I'm on that little journey, and I decided to do a little video, the series that I do with the if you like this, you might like that kind of thing. So, and I wanted to make it a little interesting, so I just texted Chance, concert buddy over there, and said, hey man, give me a song to start with, because when I start it, it's something I like. I'm not thinking too far out of the box in my realm, so I'm like, let somebody else pick the first song this time, and let's see where it takes me. So Chance selected a band called Silvertide, and the song is Ain't Coming Home. I don't even think I've heard of Silvertide, so this is cool. This is gonna start me off really good as far as getting into something new and maybe taking me to places I haven't been. If you hear the band Silvertide, what kind of music do you think that is?
Something odd.
Odd? Like, I mean, like heavy, light, pop?
Not pop.
Not pop. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a little heavy. Not pop is your guess, and I'm saying kind of some heaviness to it. So let's see what it sounds like. Okay, so that was cool. I don't know if they heard it back there. To me, I liked it. It's a good road song. This is a good way to test out songs if they're good, like road songs, because that's a good road song when you're going down the highway, not stopped, which is nice. I'm in that weird part of I-4 where you can stop at any time. But fortunately for that song, we were cruising the whole time, and yeah, it was good. It's a good road song. So there we go. Maybe this should be road song tested edition or something. To me, it sounds, the lead singer, from what I could tell, couldn't really hear the lyrics that well in there, except for the chorus, Ain't Going Home. But it sounds kind of reminded me of what's his name, Chris Robinson, what's his name, from the Black Crowes, the lead singer. I don't pay attention that well to names, so I screw them up. But anyway, lead singer of the Black Crowes kind of reminded me of him a little bit, that kind of feel. And it's kind of like Black Crowes meet AC/DC or something like that. I don't know. That's just how I felt it. But yeah, good road song. So the next one popped up. It is Dirty Honey, Won't Take Me Alive. Dirty Honey, that's the band. I think I just checked them out recently. I think they're a modern band, and I like them, so I'm looking forward to hearing this one. So let's see what it sounds like. You won't take me alive. So that one rocked out too. A little more of a screamer there. Yeah, good rock song, good road tested song. It's a good song for the road. The problem with it though is it makes you want to drive a little too fast. When these songs are like pumping and you kind of get into movie mode, and you're like flying down the road in like a movie scene, and the music's cranking. That's what you kind of get into that mode. So got to be careful with that. I really don't want to end up with a ticket today. That's a good one. Nice rocker, good song. I know, would I put that on my playlist? I might. That'd be a 2. Last one would be about a 2. Might make the playlist, considered playlist. So I forgot to do my little rating thing that I do. 1 is like no way, just gone. 2 is I'm considering it for the playlist, and 3, yeah, it's definitely keeper playlist time. So those 2 are definitely contenders for the playlist. The playlist I'm talking about is like when I do like a mix, I put in music and I can put that on at any time and enjoy the whole thing all the way through. Or if I'm entertaining people, I can put it on, things like that. So that's my playlist. The next song that came up, I'm actually familiar with this song. I guess I have had this happen before. You guys let me know in the comments below, should I skip the ones I already know? But I'm gonna listen to it because I like it. But you guys let me know if I should just skip those. But it might be a song you don't know. Anyway, it's Bare Naked Ladies, It's All Been Done. And I can already tell you I like this song. This is gonna be a good road song. Let me crank it up. Yeah, that's probably already on my playlist. so that would be a 3. It's All Been Done, good upbeat song, definitely a good road song. If you haven't heard it before, definitely check that song out. It's a great song. Let's see what the next song is here. Oh, it's the Silvertide again, and it's To See Where I Hide. So let's check this one out. All right, that was another rocker right there. Similar to the other song, it rocked out good. It's like, still reminded me of the lead singer of the Black Crowes. Put it at a 2. I think these are songs I need to get familiar with. To me, they sound like, I don't want to say typical, like a typical rock song, but it's good. I don't want to downplay because it is a good song. There's a couple cool drum parts in there too that I liked in this last song. And it's definitely roadworthy. I wonder if the whole album's going to be roadworthy. All right, next song is Matthew Sweet, Girlfriend. Oh, I haven't heard Matthew Sweet in a long, long time. Let's see what this song sounds like. Girlfriend, Matthew Sweet. That's a good song. That is a 2, borderline 3. Might make the playlist. Might want to hear that one more time. That was a good rocket song. It had good percussion in it. Some nice little breakdowns in there. Definitely roadworthy. It's moving, so kept me like grooving along, you know, while I'm listening to it, so that's cool. What is the next one that's gonna come up here? So it's Collective Soul, Where the River Flows. Do I know this one? Is this one of their hits? I know Collective Soul stuff, but there's stuff I obviously don't know. Let's see. So Collective Soul, Where the River Flows. Cool. Definitely a good one. I'm pretty sure I've heard this one. It's just been a long time, but I definitely like it. I think that would be a 3 on my playlist. Collective Soul always has that distinct sound, the way their music's produced. I don't want to say they always sound the same, but they have a sound like when you hear ZZ Top or something. And I'm not comparing the two, I'm just saying, when you hear ZZ Top, you know it's ZZ Top. When you hear Collective Soul, you know it's them. They have a very distinct sound to them. And he keep his vocals down too, like they keep it right in there. His vocals aren't up above the music. They kind of keep them in a little pocket there around the music. So the vocals are almost just part of the music. But yeah, definitely a good song, a 3, good road song. What's the next one? Oh yeah, definitely know this song. This is a 3 already, I'll tell you right now. It's Black Crowes. And it's funny because I told you the other guys sounded like Black Crowes. The Silvertide reminded me of, the lead singer reminded me of Chris Robinson. This is definitely a 3 and a road approved song. I can tell you that right now because I already know it. Anyway, let's crank it. Definitely one of my favorite Black Crowes songs, all-time favorite songs by them. That was on the Southern Harmony and Musical Companion album. I think that was their second album. Great song, obviously a 3. It's not already on my playlist. I need to make sure I put it on there. And a good road song, cruising down. Just great vocals, good, like a classic rock feel to the band. Definitely like that song, no doubt. So let's see what we have here next. Cowboy Mouth, Jenny Says. Cowboy Mouth, Jenny Says. Okay.
Jenny says, turn off the video, beat yourself up, bring yourself down.
Another good one. That one I might put on my the playlist. That might be a 3. It was a fun song. Yeah, good driving song. So this, you might want to take all these songs. We'll see how the rest of it goes, but you might want to take all these songs, put them together, be like a road trip playlist. Nice upbeat playlist. Boom. Keeping an eye out here because if we find Buc-ee's, I'm going to stop at Buc-ee's, get some gas, and try something out there. Have about an hour left in the trip to go. If I see that Buc-ee's, usually I'm pretty sure you see it off to the side. I'm going to go in there and you guys can get a little look around there. All right, what's the next song? Next song is Greta Van Fleet, Led Zeppelin Jr. No, I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Don't go crazy. This is a Highway Tune. This better be a good road song. It's called Highway Tune, so it kind of fits what I'm doing here. So let's do it. So, you know, Led Zeppelin kind of stole stuff from old blues guys, right? Some of them got some credit, some of them didn't. And Greta Van Fleet kind of took a little something from Led Zeppelin. There's no doubt. No doubt. The way the vocals and the production of it, some of the starts and the effects and all that, that's a straight out like Led Zeppelin thing. Now, This is just an observation. This is not a critique. This is just what I heard just now. So, you know, Led Zeppelin took a little something from those guys, and Greta Van Fleet definitely grabbed the essence of Led Zeppelin, early Led Zeppelin. That's fine. I mean, it could, you have your influences, and sometimes that comes out through your music. So, whatever. But that's definitely like a nod to Led Zeppelin with that song. So I'm done with that comparison. But good song. I think I would strong 2, 3. Might be a 3, 2, somewhere in there. I have to figure it out as far as the playlist. And then good road song. Yeah, it's a perfect road song. So all these so far have been really good road songs. So what's the next one? This is Veruca Salt, Volcano Girls, and I just heard of Veruca Salt, and I think that's the girl from Willy Wonka or something, the little snotty girl.
Hey, Daddy, I want a golden goose. I want it now.
I don't know if this is a girl band, girl front band. I don't know exactly. So let's check them out. Okay, that's good. I liked it. I like that Veruca Salt. Much nicer than the character in Willy Wonka. I'll tell you that. But a good rockin' song. I like the vocals. She has good strong rock vocals. Enjoying that. So I definitely want to. That's the cool thing about making these videos too. It's like a little timestamp, or it's a reminder of things I want to check out, because I'll go through my old videos too, especially like this one, discovering new things. But there's a lot of new bands that I've either heard of, never heard of, and I'm actually hearing them for the first time. So this is a lot of fun. So I got to do a little shout out to Concert Buddy for starting me off with a band that I wasn't familiar with, and that really led me down a nice path. If you haven't checked him out, and he does the vinyl, Vinyl Community Podcast. Hopefully that's the whole thing. I think that's the whole thing, Vinyl Community Podcast. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely check that out, and check out Concert Buddy's channel also. I just plugged Buc-ee's in for a little stop on my trip, so we'll definitely get a view of Buc-ee's here. We're gonna get out, maybe have some lunch, and I'll show you, like, I'll have to ask him again. I don't know how many gas pumps they have there, but it's insane. And it's like walking into almost, I was gonna say a mini Walmart, maybe half of a Walmart size store, and it's just crazy in there. So what's after Veruca Salt, Volcano Girls? It's Aerosmith, Sweet Emotion, David Theoner remix, I think. And it has the Armageddon, so I guess they did something with Sweet Emotion. I never saw Armageddon, so I guess they did something with Sweet Emotion. Oh, look, there's the Buc-ee sign over there, 5 miles away. Can you guys see it? So yeah, it looks like it's a remix of Sweet Emotion off the Armageddon soundtrack. Like I said, never saw Armageddon. And I think we're just going through Daytona, or into Daytona. I thought it was back there, but it looks like there's an exit here for Daytona. All right, so let's try this one out. Okay, so the Aerosmith song just ended, and I just pulled off. It's 265 off of 75, so I-4 to 75, like you're going to Jacksonville, and then it's like one of the first exits, I think. 265, and that takes you over to Buc-ee's. And we're gonna eat, right? Because we're hungry. I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. This version of the Sweet Emotion, Sweet Emotion, this version or the original would work as far as definitely a road song. That'd go number 3 in my playlist thing. But I'd stick with the original. I can see some things they did with it. They kind of extended the beginning out a little bit. I think they took I don't know, it didn't have the same feel though that the original has when you put that sucker on vinyl or anything. Just the original sounds better. It's not a bad version, but I would stick with the original on that one. Just my opinion. Anyway, we're gonna go inside Buc-ee's, and I'll see if I can get you some footage. We've arrived at Buc-ee's. There it is. We're gonna go inside and take a look. Big grills. Hi.
Hello.
We're going into Buc-ee's. We have a Buc-ee's table. Want to grab a basket just in case, or? They are busy. There you go. It's crazy. A wall of world famous jerky. Look at that. That's wild. Burritos, tacos, bakery, jerky. Sliced turkey sandwich. There's peach cobbler, apple beaver tots. They have fried chicken sandwich also. Smoked meat. Then there's the barbecue. So there's those options. Cookie dough station. They have some fudge. Nice, big accessible stall. A lot of room to walk around, nice bars. They did a good job with this. Definitely a big bathroom.
Order 76.
Did you figure out what you're gonna eat?
Order 399.
I'm very fascinated with my camera.
You look like a goof.
This is what I do.
Order number 485.
All right, so we got some Buc-ee's. I'm gonna grab some gas and what everybody get. You got some barbecue pork back there. I think she's enjoying it. She's gluten free, so she can't eat the pork sandwich. So they just gave us like pork. You can get like by the pound. I think she got like half a pound of pork, and then some extra barbecue sauce.
Too.
And she got some grapes, and then what'd you get over there? You got like a ham and cheese and kind of little mini sub, right? Is that what you got? An Italian hoagie. There you go. And then she got some cookie dough bites, and I got a piece of meat on a stick. I did not pick up any of the jerky, because this alone, this little feast here is like 40 bucks and change. I got a big old piece of meat here. with something wrapped around it. I don't know.
Wrapped in something?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a napkin. I don't know what that is. I'm trying to find it. I believe it or not, with 1 million pumps out here, people are waiting. This is insane. There's pump number 50, so see if we can get a count while we're out here. And there's more over there. That says 226. That says 252. Do you think that's how many pumps they have out here? This one's backing out. Here we go. Yeah, it looks like there's 252 pumps. I don't know what pump. I'm at 247. We'll see how much the gas is.
It's 272 for regular.
Oh. She's a new driver, so she definitely focuses on the gas prices lately. It's pretty funny. So you said it's how much?
272.
272 a gallon. So is that better than home?
When I went, I think it was like 309.
309, so it's cheaper here. All right, then I'm filling it up. Okay, so we're back on the road. Everybody's eating back there. How's everybody enjoying their Buc-ee's? Did you eat your whole sandwich yet? She's working on it. She doesn't want to reveal where she is with her sandwich, okay? Okay?
It's a personal matter.
Yes, it's a very personal situation.
I'm almost done.
And I haven't eaten my, I'm going to make a Game of Thrones reference for you guys out there who watch Game of Thrones. You'll know what I'm talking about. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
What? Yeah, pork sausage.
I'm not going to, nope, don't even try to think about it. This looks even weirder with the tortilla wrapped around it. What is happening with this? This is, maybe I need to cut this out. This is obscene.
You need to censor it.
This is wrong. It is censored. Look at the tortilla. It's been censored by the tortilla. If any of you have been around horses before.
Oh my god.
What? What? They eat sausage.
No!
You're gonna make me.
know what you're talking about.
You're gonna make me wreck the damn car. All right, so I'm gonna continue. What do we get? This is called. It's a band called Cry of Love, and it's a song called Peace Pipe. Let's see if we're continuing on our hard rock, like, good playlist journey here. So far, it's a pretty solid playlist for a little road trip from like Orlando, Kissimmee area to St. Augustine, and we should get there in about 42 minutes. We don't know what we're doing there, but I would like to go see this other record store. Can I go? Can I, if I just take 20 minutes?
No.
Can we do that?
No.
I'm just going into the record store. While we negotiate the terms of this record store stop, we're going to listen to Cry of Love, Peace Pipe. I know there's a song called Hash Pipe by, what's that band that sings Buddy Holly? We just like Buddy Holly. You know that song? Wow, she doesn't know that song. What are they called? That Weezer. You know, Weezer, that band. Weezer. Okay, here we go. Peace Pipe.
In the heat of the morning, in the eye of the sun, hear the wind stop.
What do you think of that song? I like it. That's a good song. That song's probably my favorite so far. Not discounting the other songs. Yeah, that one rocked. You got to check that song out. I want to check that band out. I like the vocals and the production of it. Reminded me kind of like a hard Bad Company, a harder version of Bad Company. Definitely a 3. I'd put that on my playlist, and definitely, yeah, road song, no doubt. What's the next one?
Everything to everyone.
What's the band?
Everywhere?
It's Everclear? Everclear, Everything to Everyone? I might know this. Let's see.
You always try to be everything to everyone.
I like that song. It's a 3. Well, it's a 2, 3. I don't know. I wouldn't say a 3. A 2, 3. Definitely good road trip songs. And so far, man, if I have time, I'm going to put all these songs in the description, because this is a really good road trip set here. Next one is Monster Magnet, but it's called Space Lord. Looks like it might be heavy. Not heavy so far. Some acoustic beginning. All right, cool. Yeah, definitely a road trip song, and it'd be a 2, 3. Cause, you know, I can't have 2, 3. It might make a 3 on there. It was a good song. Like the vocals, everything, guitar work in there, all that. So good hooks, melodies, and things. What's next? Oh, another soundtrack song, Twister, and there was at least 2 Van Halen songs off that Twister soundtrack, and I think they were on that. Well, I know they were on. There were 2 songs off of the box set that I got. The recent box set had the extra stuff on it, and they had the instrumental with Eddie's guitar work, and then that one cool song with Sammy singing for Twister. But this is the Goo Goo Dolls off that Twister soundtrack. There's not too many soundtracks I like all the way through. Like City of Angels had a really good soundtrack. I have to check out Twister here. We'll see how this song goes. Anyway, this is the Goo Goo Dolls Long Way Down remix from the Twister soundtrack.
Oh, here you are. There's nothing left to say.
That was a good one. Another good road trip song. I mean, that might be a 3. Might be a 3 for the play for my regular mix playlist, but definitely a road trip song. So still going strong with that. Good rhythm, good melody, hooks, all that stuff, and definitely tapping my hands, fingers to the steering wheel as I'm going. So yeah, definitely cool. What is next? This is Teddy Porter, Shake Me. I don't know, you guys leave comments below if you know these guys, these groups. I don't know who this is, but I heard just a second there, so it sounds like it's another rocker. So let me give a listen to Shake Me by Teddy Porter. Sounds like old 80s rock. Let's see where this goes. That's a good one. Good little rocker. Like a typical rocker, but I think I heard a little bit of cowbell in there. It's like like a good rock song with like the guitar coming in with the power chord thing, kind of thing. So good, just rock and roll song. Not going to get anything major out of the lyrics, but it's just definitely a road trip song. So definitely fitting the whole thing. And St. Augustine, nation's oldest city, historical sites. Coming up, 311. Got to get over. It'd be a 2 on the. Probably would make the playlist, but I'd listen to it again, kind of thing. But definitely a good road trip song, so definitely fitting for that type of playlist. Let's see what the next one is. We're about 12 minutes away, so might be the last song. We'll see. Perfect way. Yep, this is gonna be the last song. Perfect way to end it. Sam St. John, if you're watching, this is like the perfect way to end one of these things for you or for me. Tom Petty, Refugee. Know this song. Already gonna tell you it's a 3, and it's definitely a road trip song. So let's do it. Yeah, so that's the perfect way to end it. But this is definitely a perfect, for me, not perfect, but a very good road trip playlist that you can put together. So I am about 8 minutes away, checking out, I think it's called Music Matters. I'm just going to pop in there real quick so I don't bore my children back here. Just pop in, take a look, talk to the guys. I have them on Facebook. I watch it all the time, and they seem like a very community-based record store. So I'm gonna pop in there and just make this all part of the video, like just one long video for people to watch. Road trip stuff, and then just on the way into St. Augustine, instead of, because I'm not gonna have a time to, usually I'll go in and spend an hour or 2 in a record store to film it. So I'll just get a feel for it. I have a feeling these guys are gonna be okay with me filming in there. They just seem like very, like I said, community based. They show like young kids coming in, teenagers, adults, all kinds of people buying albums in there. I'm looking forward to checking them out. So we'll get in there and take a look around. All right, so they're right here. Finally get to see this place. See it on Facebook all the time. A sign right there. I'll go over there and ask them if I can film inside and see what happens. Okay, so I got the okay to film in here. I'm gonna be discreet and keep the customers out of it as much as possible. don't like to film anybody. So I'm inside here. It's pretty cool. It's a smaller shop, but it's awesome. There's like a lot of things to choose from. So here's your compact disc area. Everything's nicely displayed over here. So I'm just gonna show you around a little bit, the CDs, and then there's some cassettes over there. A lot of things, pop figures, all kinds of cool stuff. Give you a little view up here. that was Music Matters. I was limited on time, so I shot around the store real quick just so you guys could get a feel for the store. I did meet the owner. It's definitely a smaller store. They have a lot going on in there. Didn't feel overwhelming. I've been in some stores where it's a bit much and you feel claustrophobic, but I didn't get that feeling in there. And everybody's very friendly. The customers felt like they were kind of regulars. And there's a lady that worked there. She was real nice and friendly and helpful, and the owner was in there, and I got to talk to him. I would love to film them, but I had to get out of there, and I knew if I started filming him, I would have been there for like hours, because he really had a lot to say, and I really wanted to capture it. So I kind of, wish I had that, but he seems willing to meet up with me again, so hopefully soon, sometime, I'll be able to. He gave me his card, and I follow him on Facebook also. But he seemed like an old rocker guy. I'm assuming he's been in some bands or something. He had that vibe about him. And he bought the store about 2 years ago, I think he said, or 3, 2020, I think he said. And it was Music Matters, but he did sort of a rebranding of Music Matters remix. But he said he wanted the store to kind of feel like his teenage bedroom almost, with the records and all that stuff. And they have comics in there. They had a lot of CDs. I would say half the store CDs. I would think. I mean, there are records everywhere on the bottom and stuff, but there are a lot of CDs to choose from. And like I said, I didn't have a lot of time to look at everything. You guys can see I was kind of zooming through there, and I was trying not to disturb the customers. Anytime I get an opportunity and somebody allows me into their store, I try to be respectful of the customers, and I'm not going to ask everybody, hey, do you mind being on film? I just try to keep them out of it or get their backs in there or whatever. Definitely a place I want to go back to and check out. The selection seemed pretty good. There's a Hassles in there, and I couldn't tell. I didn't ask him because the timing issue. If it was in plastic, but I don't know if it was like a sealed copy of the Hassles. It's the album I have, but it's in rough shape. And he wanted a decent price for it. It's a rare album, so I was playing with it in my mind, and I don't know. I didn't pursue it. I just let it go. It's one that I want, but I'm going, how much do I want to pay for it? And I don't think his price was wrong or anything. It's just how much do I want to spend at the time for it. So I'm probably gonna be thinking about that all day. But anyway, yeah, it's a nice little store. Has a community feel. He's a guy that really just wants to share his love and passion for music. And everybody in there, he welcomed, but wasn't intrusive. He's just made you feel at home. He definitely did that. He kind of just patted me on the shoulder when I first saw him in there and said, hey, how you doing? Everything good? Yep, boom, and moved on. And then the lady that worked there told him what I was doing, so he wanted to take a moment to talk to me. And I really wish I'd filmed that, but I knew if I started filming, it would have been longer than it needed to be. So anyway, we are on our way. We're about 5 minutes from the major parking garage there at St. Augustine. We're going to walk around and see what we can do today. I don't know if I'm going to end it here. If I do, then the credits will roll right after this. Or if we see some street musicians, I'd like to capture them. And some of the lights. So maybe I'll just do a little ending thing here with some lights and street musicians. All right. We'll do it that way. We'll see if I talk at you more. If not, you guys enjoy your music and you take care out there, all right? Bye. Historic District parking, right lane.
Take a picture down to the station. I don't care where it goes. Jump out, nobody gotta go. One more, can't you see? Oh, baby,
I look out to an open sea, and the waves are a cold, lonesome sound. Such a bright horizon surrounds me, and I curse at the sun beating down. Yeah, if you guys want to look up Running Thread on Facebook, we got some funny live streams on there.
Okay. You guys on YouTube also, or?
Not as much.
Okay.
We will be once
'Cause
we
I'm gonna
get
take-
the password.
Yeah, I put these on my YouTube channel, so.
Oh, sweet. What's up, y'all? How you doing?